Welcome to another episode of this watercolor joy in painterly days. In the previous episode I was trying to remember all the colors, the names of the colors of the paint, and I didn't remember, so I made this thing, and now I can tell you exactly which colors I'm using. So let's do a little bit of more coloring. I think I will be adding a touch of a darker tone to these, the twigs, the branches. Here are remnants of the green that I used in the previous episode. I'm going to put in to mix it with a touch of brown, and well, let's try a touch of raw umber. Raw umber in the Cotman series, here it is, has, I think, a touch of green in it. So I think that would be a great color to mix with the green, and then let's see what happens. It might be too light. Maybe I need to add more darker tones. I think I should. And maybe I need something else. How about some blue? There's a little bit of blue here left. What happens if we put that in? Well, no. I need fresh blue. Let's use a dark tone, Prussian blue. Let's see, look at that. That is a strong color. Very strong. This might do very well as a shading tone. I already started here close to the rose, and I think this would be a wonderful tone for shading. So I'll go slow. This is so much fun about this pencil, about this brush, because it is not straight, it has this angle. You can use the tip of the angle to make very thin strokes. Very nice. So it is springtime in the Netherlands. There are well, the snowdrops are all gone. They are here in by the end of January and in February, and we had crocuses. Many of them are gone too. And now in our garden, what we still have a couple of crocuses in the garden, and we have a lot of daffodils, but we also have a tiny bug, an insect in the garden that likes eating the flowers of the daffodils. That is not so we have daffodils who are half eaten. Looks very strange. And there are a lot of trees, fruit trees, that are coming into bloom now, and it looks wonderful. Our neighbors have some sort of apple tree, but with tiny apples on it. I don't think they are for eating, but that tree has beautiful blossom. It's all gone now, but last week it was beautiful. Clouds of white flowers on the tree, beautiful. And now all over the town where we live, you can see all sorts of trees burst into bloom with white and pink flowers. Absolutely gorgeous. And the temperature is much better. Now today we have a cloudy day, but that's okay. I have students, so I need to work indoors. And tomorrow it is said to, the weather forecast is very, very optimistic, with warm temperatures, like 20 degrees Celsius. Love it. I love that. So I'm looking forward to that. I had only a touch of this mixture of Prussian blue and the greens and the raw umber, and I can still paint with it. So much fun. So, now let's take a look at this. We call it trellis. I can imagine that trellis is also the English name for this thing. I'm going to use a warm brown tone, and let's do a little bit of raw sienna. It is a warm light brown. I'm just going to put in a touch here and there. It's just a first layer. I like the subtlety of watercolor paint. Just a very, very light touch of color can do great things for your painting. Now I'm going to add a touch of burnt sienna. It is a more brown orangey tone. So, now about that bird, I think it is some sort of pigeon, but I need a little bit of inspiration. And I recently received a beautiful gift, this book with well, many animals, and this is a page about pigeons. And over here there's a very extravagant pigeon, not as extravagant as the one that we have in Painterly Days, but maybe this is nice, just nice. Look at the colors. There are some more beautiful pigeons. So I will start, I think, with a touch of blue. And I'm going to start with a color that is called Cerulean Blue Hue. That's this, look. Cerulean Blue Hue. It is a light blue. I'm just putting in the first very tiny I mean light layer of color. I'm now cleaning the brush. It is wet, so I will dry it a little bit, and then I will move the paint around. Picking up a little more water, and then now I will add a touch of red here. And in the previous episode I said I used a permanent red color, but that is not the good, that is not the name. The name of that color is Cadmium Red Pale Hue. I do have a permanent rose color, that's red too. Just a touch of the same color that I used for the rose. And then I cleanse my brush, taking off excessive water, and then I'm going slow with this color. And let's use a slightly darker red, alizarin crimson hue, just a touch. You know, just a touch is enough. And now I'm going to put in a color, one of my all-time favorites, Payne's Grey. I bought it a while ago. I didn't have a Payne's Grey in my watercolor set, so I bought one. It is a must-have color, whether you use, it doesn't matter which medium you use. I think Payne's Grey is absolutely necessary to have. Let's tone things down a little bit with a clean brush that is still a little bit damp, so I can pick up excessive paint. I can do this for hours and hours, just like with the colored pencils, but I love watercolor too. And I love soft pastels too. Absolutely lovely. Well, this looks really nice, I think. I will now mix a touch of burnt sienna, and I'm going to mix that with Payne's Grey, and you can see there's other remnants of other colors here, and I'm completely fine with it if that mixes into this pool of color. Let's pick up a little more burnt sienna. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. A dark brown. And I'm going to put it in this trellis thing. I'm going to look up that word in a dictionary. I like this. Now I still have quite some paint on my brush, so why not put that over here as a first touch of color on this branch. Just a touch. So I cleansed my brush and I'll now put in a little more water here and there. And then I'm going to take away the excessive paint. I think this way of painting is very suitable for people who use, you know, watercolor pencil. You just put in a couple of strokes of pencil and then you go in with a brush and move the color away. I really like what happened here. Happy accident. I picked up a slightly darker mixture of the same burnt sienna and Payne's grey. Oh, I need a little bit more. Let's see. So, and I cleansed the brush and now I'm picking up excessive color. Well, I'm not picking up color so much, but I am blending. Well, that was fun. Okay, next time I will continue. And I hope you will join me then too. So, see you next time. Bye bye.